access.
Final round at the Memorial, and the world #1 does it again. Scottie Scheffler beats out Colin Prater by 1 stroke to secure his 5th win of the season. Up next, the U.S. Open. Speaking of the U.S. Open, it's exactly that, open to any golfer who can prove they are good enough. So we'll obviously see Scottie Scheffler and Rory McIlroy and those at Pinehurst later this week, but we'll also see 29-year-old Colin Prater. Eric Christensen goes in depth with this biology teacher from Cheyenne Mountain High School, whose other talent proved worthy of playing in our national championship.
Let's talk a little bit about how you qualified. 44 spots for only 2 guys. That's some long, tough odds.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you wake up Monday morning, you know you have to bring your best to even have a remote chance of playing. So to be lucky to get the job done was pretty remarkable.
And you led the qualifier for most of the day. It's 36 holes until the final 9. You had a couple bogeys coming in. You lost the lead. You had a narrow 1-shot margin over some other guys who were trying to jump into that 2nd spot. Talk about your nerves on that final 9, knowing that a spot in the U.S. Open was at stake.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I didn't really feel any pressure all day. I was just playing golf, and then I checked the leaderboard after 27 and realized I was 3 shots clear 2nd and 4 clear 3rd and 4th. So yeah, I just made some dumb mistakes, missed a couple short putts, and struggled a little bit the last 9 dealing with those nerves.
What are your emotions heading to your first U.S. Open?
Excitement, nervousness, right? All of the emotions.
What are your goals?
To be honest with you, I think if I can play golf for 4 days, that would be amazing. That's the first goal. I can only control hitting that first tee shot, so that's what I'm trying to mentally prepare for right now. And then we'll just kind of encounter every situation as a new one and try and play golf the best we can.
You've been a very successful amateur golfer in these parts for a number of years now. It seems like your best golf is now and not maybe when you were playing every day in college. How?
Well, I joked last year when I won Player of the Year honors for the CGA that I'm aging like a fine wine. But I don't know. I think I'm mentally a little bit tougher. I'm mentally a little stronger. I'm a dad now and a husband, and that just gives me great clarity that golf doesn't really matter. I want to be in my daughter's life and my wife's life and be a great role model to them, as well as to the kids I teach every day and coach down at Cheyenne Mountain.
Being a science teacher at Cheyenne Mountain, being a husband and a father, I've read where it doesn't leave you a lot of time to practice. I think I read where you maybe practice for 30 minutes once a week. So how do you maximize the little bit of time you get to spend on golf and still be able to maintain the level that you want?
Yeah, I preach to my kids all the time that they need to have a practice plan every day they show up to the golf course, because that's what I do. Just make sure that I have a focus on what I'm trying to accomplish for the day, what part of my game I'm focused on.
If you had to dissect a frog or dissect a fairway, what would you be more adept at?
Oh, definitely dissecting a frog. Yeah,
Really?
It's intricate. We literally did it the last 2 weeks of school. We dissected rats and frogs in my classroom. And all the kids were all grossed out, but some kids loved it.
Is there anything that might happen this weekend at the U.S. Open or maybe at another point in your career that would make you reassess your status of an amateur and make you try to turn pro?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is the golf tournament with the top golfers in the world. So if my game stacks up to theirs and I see an opportunity to maybe be able to play this game that I love for a living, well, then I'm going to jump at that opportunity.
The U.S. Open starts Thursday. Among those pros, Tiger Woods will also be there pursuing his 16th major championship win.